Hi everybody, it's Wednesday, August 5th, 2009. Thanks for stopping by. There's a lot of interesting things I saw today I'd like to just tell you about. I was watching Democracy Now! Today, and if you haven't seen Democracy Now!, you really need to watch it. It's a really good show, especially today. They had a wonderful show. They talked about Erik Prince, who is the founder and CEO and sole owner of a company called Blackwater. Well, actually, it used to be called Blackwater. It's now called ZXE. But it's exactly the same company. They changed their name because they were becoming notorious for war crimes and all sorts of scandals. Now, what they were talking about today was the fact that there are multiple employees of Blackwater who are going on the record and swearing affidavits that Erik Prince personally involved in murder or facilitated the murder of people who were cooperating with federal investigations or who plan to cooperate with federal investigations. And now this is just one of the many charges against Erik Prince and other people at Blackwater. The other charges involve war crimes, smuggling illegal arms into Iraq, and there were many others. I can't remember them all, but it was quite a list. But that's not the bad part. The part that really was sort of the icing on the cake to this whole story was that Erik Prince has actually said that he views himself as a Christian crusader, and he believes it is his mission in life to exterminate every single Muslim on earth and to completely wipe out Islam and the Muslim faith. This is quite a statement. I don't know if you can think of any other people who might have made similar statements like this about religions in the past. Hitler, that's right, Hitler, yes. Hitler wanted to wipe out the Jews. He didn't want to wipe out the Jews because the Jews were good people in his opinion or because he viewed himself as evil. He wanted to do it because, of course, he knew for a fact that all the Jews were horrible people and that Judaism was an evil religion, right? And I'm sure that's what Erik Prince believes. I'm sure he believes that Islam is evil. He's been watching his television and watching his movies and reading his newspapers, and he knows that the United States is perfect. We've never done anything to anybody. We've never made any mistakes. And Muslims just went crazy and started hating us for no reason. So they all must die. And he sees it as his mission in life to facilitate that, just like Hitler before him. So what we must remember about Erik Prince and about Blackwater is that he's not just a crazy. He's not just some isolated person in the middle of nowhere writing manifestos. He is the leader of the most powerful mercenary army in the world, Blackwater, or Z. He was essentially the military wing of the Bush administration. He had close ties to President Bush Jr., the latest Bush, and the entire administration. And he has close ties to the evangelical community and the leading figures of the evangelical community. They have close ties to him, so he is deeply associated with a lot of the people who are running our country politically and religiously. And another thing to remember about Erik Prince is that this didn't end when the Bush administration was over. Erik Prince's role in Iraq and Afghanistan has actually escalated. They're using more more Blackwater now than they were under Bush. And this is something that has not changed one bit under Obama, which I think should be a little bit disturbing to us if we're still laboring under the false impression that Obama is a messiah, or that Obama represents change, or any of these other ridiculous fairy tale notions. No, Obama actually does not represent change, and Obama never will represent change, for better or for worse. So all the people out there who are worried that Obama is going to swoop down in the night and devour their children, well, you're probably going to be disappointed. He's not going to devour your children or turn America into a communist country. He's going to do exactly what Bush did. Oh, turn America into a communist country, right. That's what Bush was working on. Well, maybe he will. I don't know, but he's not going to do anything different than what Bush was doing. I guarantee you that. Guantanamo's still running, people. I mean, it hasn't been closed. Guantanamo is still going, and Obama is thinking about opening up another Guantanamo in the United States. Although there already is a Guantanamo in the United States, he's thinking about opening another one, folks. So there is your change. Now, there were some things on Democracy Now! That were actually very encouraging to me, and they weren't coming from the government. There were two Iraqi vets who were on Democracy Now! One man who went underground in 2003 and started a organization for Iraq Vets Against the War. He talked a great deal. And there was another man, let's see if I can remember his name. I'll look it up. It was Victor Augusto. Victor Augusto is an Iraq war vet who has served 4 years in Iraq, and who his term is now complete. He should have been released from the military, but under the stop-loss program, they informed him that he would be sent to Afghanistan due to our Messiah Obama, of course. So he said no. He said, I'm not going to go AWOL. I'll stay right here at the base, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be deployed to Afghanistan because they don't want us there. We're not doing anything good for the people there, and it's an immoral and illegal war. I'm not going. So today he was court-martialed, and he will go to prison, even though if laws meant anything in this country, he would be discharged from the military, instead of the government just saying, well, it's not convenient for us right now, so you have to stay. That's the way it is. I mean, if you enlist in the Army and the Army decides they want to break their agreement with you, they will do it in a heartbeat. But if you break your agreement with them, or if you refuse to allow them to break their agreement with you, you go to prison, which is what's happening with Augusto. But Augusto said a lot of important things. He said, and this is something I would say to all people in Iraq and Afghanistan: if you don't believe in this war, don't fight. Don't let them tell you what to do. Don't go back if they try to send you back and you don't feel that it's morally acceptable. Because just like Victor Augusto said, if you stick up for your own moral values, you will never, ever regret it. And the other guy that was on Democracy Now!, he agreed with that. He said he has never regretted his decision to disobey the military and to obey his own conscience. And also he said that there are tens of thousands of American military personnel who are resisting, who are objecting in one way or another, or refusing to fight. Tens of thousands, people. There's your change. Screw Obama. We don't need him. We need the people in the U.S. military to do what their conscience tells them to do. Thanks for watching.